What if I told you some of the biggest names in golf are secretly making more money from underwear brands, crypto startups, and energy drink clauses than they do from actually swinging a club? Because behind the clean-cut image of fairways and trophies lies a world of hidden contracts, bizarre sponsorship rules, and hush-hush endorsement money that most fans never even hear about. From caddies getting paid to wear specific underwear, to young influencers signing multi-million-dollar golf deals before they've even played in a tournament, these are the crazy endorsement deals golfers don't want you to know about. When you picture a professional golfer's endorsement deal, you probably imagine the basics. A big-name player with a shiny new driver, a logo-covered polo, and a hat that looks more like a NASCAR helmet than golf attire. But that's only the surface. The golf world runs on sponsorships. It's what keeps tours alive, players traveling, and brands competing for visibility. Yet what fans don't see are the layers of control that come with these deals. Most contracts don't just say wear our logo. They dictate where on the hat or shirt it can go, how many media appearances must include the logo, how often it has to show up on social media, and even how the golfer speaks publicly about competitors. Many golfers sign non-compete clauses so strict that they can't even be seen holding another brand's product off the course. One former PGA Tour player once revealed he couldn't even post a casual selfie wearing a Nike cap because he was under contract with TaylorMade. Another golfer admitted he had to redo a family photo because the logo of a rival brand appeared in the frame. It's brand loyalty with a leash. And the deeper you look, the stranger it gets. Because while most fans think endorsements are about skill, more and more, it's about visibility and influence. And that shift is turning the golf world upside down. For decades, caddies were invisible in the endorsement world. They were the silent strategists, carrying bags, reading greens, and splitting small percentages of prize money. But in 2024, everything changed. A group of PGA Tour caddies, yes, the people walking behind the players, signed an endorsement deal with the underwear company Saks. At first, fans thought it was a joke. Underwear? Really? But this was no gimmick. It was a six-figure sponsorship package that included branded polos, shorts, and, believe it or not, underwear. Even more surprising, the deal had a charitable twist. For every birdie their players made, Saks pledged to donate money to a testicular cancer foundation. In one stroke, caddies went from anonymous support staff to walking billboards with purpose. But here's the catch. That deal exposed a side of golf endorsements that's usually kept out of sight. Caddies had to agree to appear on camera wearing Saks apparel, even during official rounds, a move that quietly tested the PGA's logo placement rules. Some insiders claimed it pushed the boundaries of what the tour allows non-players to promote. And behind closed doors, players reportedly weren't thrilled. After all, when your own caddy is getting brand deals on your tee box, it blurs the power dynamic. One anonymous pro told Golf Digest, "It's only a matter of time before a caddy makes more from underwear than I do from my glove deal." He wasn't joking. If you thought the Saks deal was strange, wait until you hear who golf brands are signing next. In early 2025, TaylorMade made headlines by signing Kai Trump, the teenage granddaughter of former President Donald Trump, to an official endorsement deal. She's not a tour pro. She's not even a college player. She's a high school golfer with social media clout. TaylorMade's logic? Simple. The future of golf isn't just on the course. It's online. Brands are realizing that one viral TikTok or Instagram reel can generate more reach than a televised tournament. And Kai Trump, with her growing audience and famous last name, was a marketing dream. But this deal wasn't just about exposure. It sent shockwaves through the traditional golf world. Players who've grinded for decades saw a teenager land a top-tier deal without earning a professional ranking. Behind the scenes, some insiders said it marked the start of NIL golf, where endorsement deals are more about influence than performance. And that's exactly where the money is heading. Today, golf companies are quietly negotiating with college players, YouTubers, and influencers, some of whom have never made a professional cut, because social reach sells. A single viral clip of someone swinging a TaylorMade driver on YouTube can move more product than a PGA Tour winner holding up a trophy on CBS. It's the new economy of golf. But while the influencer model is booming, there's another side to these deals that most players and fans have no idea about. Every sponsorship contract looks glamorous on the outside. Logos, paychecks, free gear, but inside, it's a legal labyrinth. Take a typical apparel deal. A golfer might get $500,000 a year in free clothing, but they'll have to meet minimum public appearances, minimum social posts, mandatory pro-am participation, and sometimes performance triggers. If they don't make enough cuts, their pay can drop. If they forget to tag the brand on Instagram, that's a fine. If they post a photo with a competitor's product in the frame, that's breach of contract. Some deals even include moral clauses, where a company can pull funding if a golfer's reputation becomes controversial, even for reasons totally unrelated to the sport. One LIV golfer allegedly lost a major deal when he signed with the Saudi-backed league because his sponsor didn't want the PR backlash. And on the PGA side, players have admitted to signing contracts they barely understood. Deals that locked them into exclusivity for 5 or 10 years, even after their performance declined. In short, it's less about freedom, more about fine print. That's why some golfers stay silent about their real income. Not because they're hiding wealth, but because the deals come with strings attached. Endorsements are supposed to boost your image, but in golf, they can destroy it just as quickly. Remember when Tiger Woods lost tens of millions in endorsement money overnight after his scandal broke? Nike, Gatorade, and Gillette all backed away within months. It was a PR disaster, but it revealed something deeper. Golfers don't really control their brand. Their sponsors do. Rory McIlroy, for example, once had a massive Nike equipment deal. But when Nike suddenly quit the golf equipment business, he had to scramble for a new setup. Overnight, his sponsorship portfolio changed completely, through no fault of his own. Another infamous case? When Brooks Koepka appeared at the US Open wearing a Nike hat, despite Nike no longer making golf gear. Fans thought it was loyalty. Insiders knew it was obligation. Even smaller brands carry big risks. Players tied to crypto sponsors, energy drinks, or gambling companies have quietly backed out of contracts after those brands faced public backlash. And here's the part nobody talks about. In many cases, they're not allowed to say why they left. Confidentiality clauses forbid players from speaking about failed partnerships. So when a golfer suddenly stops wearing a logo, fans assume it's a choice. In reality, it might be the result of a quiet legal settlement. That's the power dynamic. The brand always wins. Now here's where things get really strange. Some golfers have what's known as shadow endorsements, deals that aren't public at all. A player might get paid to use a certain golf ball in practice but not mention it publicly. Others get money funneled through consulting contracts or ambassador programs that technically fall outside PGA endorsement rules. Why? Because the tour regulates what logos and products can appear on camera, but off the course, it's open season. One insider claimed that certain top players get 6-figure sums just to use prototype gear unofficially, so brands can collect feedback from elite players before launching products. It's like a secret economy, part marketing, part R&D, part hush money. And it's not just limited to clubs or balls. There are travel companies, private jet services, whiskey brands, even crypto wallets paying golfers under partnership agreements that never get disclosed. As one sports agent put it bluntly, if a golfer tells you they have 3 sponsors, they probably have 10. The money is real, but the transparency isn't. So why don't golfers talk about these deals? Simple, they can't. Nearly every endorsement contract includes strict confidentiality clauses, sometimes even NDAs that survive after the deal ends. If a golfer leaks details about pay, structure, or clauses, they risk getting sued or blacklisted from future partnerships. And since most players rely on sponsors more than prize money, keeping brands happy becomes their top priority. Even when deals go sour, players usually take the hit quietly, rather than risk being labeled difficult to work with. That's why fans rarely hear the truth about the endorsement ecosystem. It's polished on the outside, but quietly ruthless on the inside. Behind every million-dollar smile at a press conference is a stack of legal paperwork telling that golfer exactly what they can say, wear, and even believe. It's brand loyalty in the truest and strangest sense. So where is this all headed? Experts believe the future of golf sponsorships will look a lot less like corporate suits shaking hands, and a lot more like TikTok collabs and NIL deals. You'll see younger golfers landing 6-figure partnerships before ever turning pro. You'll see influencers reviewing drivers on private jets, and you'll see brands valuing engagement over trophies. Traditional players might hate it, but the business world loves it, and it's not slowing down. With LIV Golf pouring billions into marketing and the PGA fighting to keep its stars, endorsement deals are becoming weapons. Players aren't just athletes anymore. They're brands battling for attention, loyalty, and dollars. The lines between influencer, athlete, and celebrity are fading fast. And in the middle of it all are contracts so complex, so loaded with hidden clauses, that even the world's best golfers are starting to wonder if they control their image, or if their image controls them. At the end of the day, golf isn't just a sport, it's a business built on image. For every visible logo you see on a golfer's hat, there might be 5 more you don't. For every flashy sponsorship announcement, there's a private clause dictating what happens if things go wrong. Golf's endorsement game is a balancing act. Prestige on one side, pressure on the other. And the next time you see a pro thanking their partners after a tournament, remember, not every partnership is as picture perfect as it looks. Because in modern golf, the money behind the swing is often more surprising and more secret than the game itself.